like to say in hands, how often do you guys read poetry and enjoy it? You be honest. Raise your hands if you read often. Read poetry often. Alright, we've got a couple people. How often do you guys listen to music and actually the lyrics? Raise your hand. Alright, there we go, a little bit more. So we're going to go through how poetry is actually through music. It's through lyrics that they have to use these supportive devices. And Danielle's going to go over them.
So our learning target is that students will be able to accurately identify literary devices and song lyrics. Can I get a volunteer to read the second bullet point? Allison.
I will be successful if I can identify 2 to 3 literary devices in a song.
Thank you, Allison. And we're going to be using analysis strategies that we have covered in previous lessons. So what is poetry? It's an artistic way of writing. It's like painting a picture with words.
So this is an analysis strategy review. We went on this last week. Some poetry. We're going to go over it again. Remember, look over the text more than once, please. Bring out your notes if you need it. Work with your peers, collaborate. And share ideas, like work through it. And always write down notes, annotate.
So we've gone over the literary devices before, so this is just a quick refresher. So what are literary devices? They're tools that writers use to help readers understand, interpret, and analyze their writing. They help the author communicate a message or theme. Alliteration. This is when several words start with the same sound, like tongue twisters, like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Rhyme. This is the one you guys are the most familiar with, I'm sure. This is the repetition of similar sounds. For example, cat and hat. Onomatopoeia. This is when words sound like the action. So like bark or purr or zoom. I think of them as like sound effects on comics. A simile. This is comparing two unlike things using like or as, such as quiet as a mouse. Hyperbole. This is an outrageous or exaggerated comment. Students use these all the time. You've probably used hyperboles and not even been aware of it.
We don't ever use those.
Not in a million years.
This is taking forever, or I've told you a million times. Personification. A description of an object, animal, place, or idea using human traits or characteristics. For example, the last cookie was calling my name, or the stars danced across the sky.
Alright guys, this is our matching activity we're doing.
Yes.
So we'll be comparing love technology, guys. Alright, so we're gonna apply the literary devices that we have to the lyrics. By the way, we have applied student voice to become the songs that you have chosen that we are included. We're gonna give you guys about like 5 minutes, and then you can work the elbow partner to go over what you chose. Alright, so just up there, we're gonna be passing them out to work on.
We only choose one?
Yeah. We only do one?
Nope, you're gonna do the whole worksheet. The whole thing, guys. We believe in you.
We start off by ourselves, right?
Now, this is a 7th grade class, so we would have chose songs that are more appropriate for this grade, but because it's the class we're in right now, you're so older, we did apply a student voice to fit your needs. Class is in September. Any questions, please let us know.
And we'll know that you're done with this activity when we see your eyes up front and your pencils down.
Use onomatopoeia, simile, hyperbole, personification,
So we're going to
alliteration.
go over that afterwards, and then we're actually going to write the definition onto it differently. don't forget to put your name. You have to know who you are.
Is it called dyslexia?
No.
Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go.
Do your best. We'll go over it when you're done.
Onomatopoeias when they sound alike.
Yeah.
So when the word sounds like
banana, baton, pagoda.
What does it mean?
Panama, like this maybe. I want to make sure more on onomatopoeia. Doesn't know what you mean. Where it reads the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm missing simile. It doesn't fit. Is each word only used one time?
Yes.
I have made a
Each word in
mistake.
the word box. Each word be used once. Sorry, we should fix that.
I made a mistake on this.
Thank you for asking for clarification.
Looks like we have one completed. Are you
Like-
pretty confident you got them right?
I mean, if all of them are only used once,
Okay,
then
got it.
yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
I think the first one was hyperbole because would you actually give your last?
So this one has to be.
Yes, it is because would you actually give your last dime?
Would you really give the last piece of money you had in the entire world to someone to play a song again? It's an
I mean, if the girl
exaggeration, right? We're emphasizing
If it was
how
a really
important
good
that
song.
song is to us.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm missing
Can I get a thumbs up or thumbs down? Is this easy? Understood? Kinda? Alright. Some people are like in the middle. Alright, we're gonna go over it.
Okay, so for the first one, the lyric was, I would have gave that DJ my last dime. And does anyone know what literary device that is? Emily.
It's a hyperbole.
Yes, it's a hyperbole because it's an exaggeration, right? You wouldn't really give someone your very last piece of money that you had in the entire world. Okay. Next one is, you're like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. What literary device is that? I need to hear from someone other than Emily. Yes. And your hint here is because they use the word like. So we're comparing two unlike things. A person isn't literally a drug.
I found a second one in that.
Yes. And we wrote up here too that you're probably going to find more than one literary device in them, but we just wanted you to focus on the underlying part.
Did you also want that one to be a hyperbole?
No, there's a rhyme in the underline.
Yeah, I wrote rhyme down as well.
And
Oh, I'm sorry.
Drug to me and luxury rhyme.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys got two, get out.
But
Fast rhymes.
and as you're writing down if you're correcting answers or just checking them, you can also write down things like up here, your clue was like, so you might want to jot down a note about that so that you know.
Somebody put like the definition of what you think it is. This will help you in the further lesson and activities.
Okay. Next one is not a banana baton, a panic in a pagoda. Which literary device is that?
Alliteration.
Yes, because we've got the B sound twice and then we've got the P sound twice.
Just for kicks, that entire song is a collection of palindromes.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Oh.
look through all the lines.
Cool.
Oh,
So fun.
The name of the song is Bob, if that gives you any indication.
Oh, cool.
I think I heard it really recently. Okay.
Forward and backwards.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one, cast, fast, past. Yep, rhyme. Good job. point, a fork stuck in the road, time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Which literary device do you think that is?
Personification.
Yes, because they're acting like time is a person that's guiding them. And our last one, bang bang, he shot me down. What literary device is that?
It could be 3 different ones, but because you hadn't used it yet, I'm going to say that you wanted us to say onomatopoeia.
Yes.
But it also could be alliteration, and it rhymes, although it's technically the same word, but technically it still rhymes.
Oh, it's a perfect rhyme.
You went above and beyond. Okay.